Hey everybody, roll on here. Got just Joe here, and we are at Applebee's. And if our good friend Dark Web was here, he would tell us that because this town has an Applebee's, it is a real town. And this gentleman over here is Greg Warren. Now, Greg and I have been friends for probably over a decade. And Greg is highly involved in the New York State Athletic Administrators Association, so much so that he is the vice president-elect for the organization, which means in 3 years he will be the president of the New York State AAA, which is a big job. It's got over 750 members and lots of responsibility to keep our profession at a level that is respected and appreciated. So as part of the trail, I actually was reaching out to Greg this morning because I was thinking, who do I know in this area that could tell me someone that might live here that was in the area to help? And he said, well, I'm a half hour away. Give me 15 minutes, I'll get in my car. I was not expecting that. But Greg, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm the Director of Health, Phys Ed and Athletics at the New Paltz Central School District, which is in New York State in Section 9. And like you said, Pete, I'm the Vice President at New York State AAA, and involved in that, a lot of professional development and activities, and it's what I enjoy. And I grew up in New York State. I started off in Maryland. I worked in Baltimore City for 13 years, and then I came back to New York State. So that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah, well, I've talked to Greg a little bit about this, the fact that the NIAAA and the New York State AAA and Section 1 have been really supportive of me and my friends. Certainly Just Joe knows that. And we're very appreciative of Greg taking, this is Friday, by the way, and he happened to have the day off and came down here, and he suffered us shopping a resupply and saw the crappy food that we buy and how we did that. But we're just happy he did it, and we want to say thanks. So on behalf of Joe and I, thanks for being a trail angel, Greg.
You got it.
All right.
Anytime.
All right. Got to get. Okay, here's a quick view of what we do for resupply. So typically, and I would get a bag from Gail. This is what I like for breakfast. I have breakfast essentials with the mini bags of food. Then on top of that, I would have a Belvita sandwich for breakfast. Then sometime during the morning, I'll have another snack. As you can see, we've got a lot of choices this week that we've split up. Different things that we buy. Our theory is to try to eat the heaviest things first. So what you'll see is that our bag will get emptied quickly from that. We've got lunches for me, is Spam and a bagel. Joe tends to eat his bagel with more tuna creations and that kind of stuff. But this is a typical resupply. We try to fit all that food into that bag. So it gets squished down pretty hard. All right. Hey, Beck, guess who's here? they are taking Joe and I back to the Bear Mountain Bridge, and we're so happy. And Ashley failed to tell me that they're actually an hour and a half north of here, so they're probably up at like 4 in the morning to help us. But just wanted to tell you, we love you. Got to get rolling. Hey, everybody, roll on here. This is day 119. It's about 7:30, and these two fine people are my relatives. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Ashley. I'm Pete's niece.
Rob and Ashley, actually Ashley reached out to me the other day and said, hey, Uncle Pete, if you're in the area, we're pretty close if you need any help. Well, Joe and I did need help to get back to the trail, and what I didn't realize is they were an hour and a half north of where we are. So their trail magic is a blessing. Although I did call my sister Becky, and she's now not happy with me because they're supposed to be at her house this weekend, so I took the blame. But anyways, Rob, Ashley, it's great to see both of you. You don't know what this means to us because you saw the ride. An extra 5 miles to us or 10 miles is everything. So just want to say thanks on behalf of Joe and I. Got to get rolling. Morning, everybody. Day 119 here on the Appalachian Trail. Joe and I are about to cross the Bear Mountain Bridge. Across the way, you can see Bear Mountain. The zoo is not open until 10 a.m. and it's only like 10:30, or excuse me, it's only 7:30, and we don't have the kind of time it would take to wait for that. So we're gonna walk across the bridge. We're not going into the zoo. To be quite honest with you, I'm not a big fan of zoos. Animals should be in the wild, and they have a bear there. We've seen bears on the trail, so I don't need to go to the zoo to see one. So you can see the path going across the bridge, and you can see the mountain, and it is sunny out today, and right now low humidity, so but it is supposed to get up, I think, high 70s today, but then back into the 80s tomorrow. So all right, saw lots of trail magic over the last 2 days. Greg Warren, who's a good friend from the AAA, helped us yesterday, and my niece and her husband Bobby helped us out, and so we're just excited to be here and have an opportunity to go across. You can hear a train down below headed out of New York City. This is the Hudson River, everybody. All right. Just gotta say, it just seems surreal to be crossing the Hudson River north of New York City, knowing that we started in North Georgia on this trek, and that there's literally 790-ish miles left in this journey. It just seems impossible. You can see Joe coming across behind me over here. Just really cool. All right, my friends, we really do have to get rolling. Okay, everybody, I'm just waiting for Joe to finish his hike across the bridge, and got some grand entrance to the bridge here. Just some real information, real short. You could probably freeze the video and get more. The total length of that bridge is 2,257 feet. Length between the towers is 1,632 feet. Height of those towers is 355 feet. The width of the bridge is 48. Clearance above the water is 153 feet. And the diameter of those cables holding up the bridge is 18 inches. And I believe this bridge was, let's see, 1868 to 1889, previous bridge construction. Then redone again in March through April of 1923, 24, and opened, let's see, I guess it was open in 24, and the New York State Bridge Association, the Bridge Authority, acquired the bridge in 1940. All right, gotta get rolling. Looks like they have some peregrine falcons that nest here on this bridge as well. Pretty cool. All right. Okay, Joe and I are performing a little bit of trail magic here. We're dropping 3 Dr. Pepper cream sodas for Obi, Winter, and Professor, who are behind us. Hopefully bring up their day. All right. Well, everybody, we're just climbing up above the bridge. There's a train down below. Maybe come up a couple hundred feet, and you can see we're back on trail. It is a rock scramble. Here's some blazes, and then hopefully you can see some blazes up there, and the top of the hill's probably 300-400 feet above us. So got to do it. If I get views, as always today, I will share. Because we had to come out of town and do all the running around we had to do to get back to the trail. We're planning a 15-mile day today, but the topography is changing a bit. So even though that's a shorter day on our norm, we're usually doing about 19 miles. I'm sure it'll still be a difficult climb today. All right. I'm not even videoing. Morning, everybody. We're in the Taconic region. Hey, Joe.
Hey.
We just climbed up about, 300 feet, you'd say? Yeah. And we're getting back on trail. We left a little trail magic down there for Obi and Winter and Professor to bring up their day. They're a little bit behind us just due to hotel situations that we had, and got a lot of trail love. Greg Warren from New York State AAA, my niece Ashley and her husband Bobby just gave us a ride back to the trail. Even the manager at the hotel this morning, because on weekends I guess the breakfast doesn't open till 7, she was letting me in get banana and coffee and stuff early. So magic's everywhere, and good people are everywhere. We just don't talk about it enough. So anyways, I know my sister Becky's a little angry at me because Ashley and Bobby were helping us, but according to them, that wasn't due to us. They were just coming back from a family vacation in Las Vegas and had some things to do. And anyways, if we get any views today, we'll share. Okay, Joe and I are coming to what will be our first New York deli on the Appalachian Trail. And this actually is called the Appalachian Deli and Grill. They've got pizza and all sorts of goodies. So Joe and I are gonna go see what's there. Take advantage. Not many times you come out right to a store on the AT. Hey everybody, roll on here. We're at the Appalachian Deli, Grill and Pizza. You see Joe over there? He and I both had, Joe had a sub, I had a burger for lunch, so it's pretty nice. We've only got 8 miles left in our day, and it's still pretty early. Trail's across the street over there. Hey everybody, looks like these might be some of the only views we get today. This is looking northeast toward Connecticut. All right. Okay, here we're probably still 4 miles out from our destination for the day, a couple hours, and you can see the trail. But the volunteers here have done a great job. They've taken what would have been a lot of rock, and well, they're still rocking the trail. It's nothing, and I mean nothing like Pennsylvania. And you can see down the hill and above me, up above, lots and lots of rock. So thanks to the volunteers for the work here on this part of the trail. We're still in New York. We'll probably be in New York for, I'm gonna say 3 days, 3.5 days more, and then we go into Connecticut. Connecticut's a very short section, a couple days in Connecticut, and then on into southern Mass, western southern Mass. So looking forward to that. I've always crossed over or under the Appalachian Trail on the Mass Turnpike, so it'll be kind of a cool moment for me when I actually cross the bridge on the trail itself. So all right, if I get any views, I'll share. Hey everybody, just had a short conversation with my sister Rebecca, and just give some background. It was her daughter Ashley and her son-in-law Bobby who helped us out this morning get back to the trail. But in the conversation, I guess they were supposed to come visit her this weekend, so she wasn't happy about that, and I was trying to make amends. And I guess this shout out goes to my brother-in-law Ron, who's been nothing but good to me, helping not only me with the cabin, but you know, he's been giving time to Gail to go out and have a meal once a week with her, and that's really, really nice. But anyways, Ron, shout out goes to you. The preacher says, hey brother, the preacher's happy that you're on my team. All right, everybody, roll on here, and I really want to introduce you to Hokey Pokey. Now, some background on Hokey. His Aunt Fran is our favorite trail angel at this point. She's the one who took us into town the other day. Professor was suffering heat exhaustion. She gave us a ride to the Warwick Drive-In, and then by chance gave us a ride up to the Tuxedo Inn. So, Hokey, how long you been on trail, man?
I got on March 26th.
26, okay.
So it's probably like, honestly, 3 months and like 2 weeks.
Sure, it's day 119 for me, and I was on the 14th. So
okay.
But we've run into Hokey a few times, and he's always happy-go-lucky. That hat is one of a kind on the trail. Yep. I want you to know that. And anybody you want to say hi to at home, Hokey?
Say hi to Aunt Franny. I know
Aunt
she'll be
Franny.
looking.
Aunt Franny is now known as Trail Angel Recon.
Recon. I
And
still have to get
Tucker.
used to that.
Tucker and
Yep.
Recon. So, all right. Okay, just want to give a quick example of a rock wall in New England, a little different than down in Virginia. These are creek bed type of rocks, rounded and piled, and they would have been borders for properties, and they would have been to keep livestock in, because the livestock wouldn't have done well crawling across that, cattle, horses type of thing probably. But pretty cool, lots of it in New England. Trail today has been pretty darn fair in the way of trail. As you can see, just a normal trail with the normal rocks and roots that you would have, and elevation's been fair too. It's 200 or 300 feet up and then 200 feet down, some level portions like the one we're on now. So pretty cool. All right. Hey everybody, day 119, afternoon of, it is only 3:11, and we are only 1.5 miles from our destination, which is about 45 minutes. Probably actually less than that. But trail's been fair today. Going uphill right now. We think we had 600 in elevation left and 300 in ascent total. Back when it was like 2.7 miles. So we finished most of the ascent, I think. Anyways, got to go to a deli today. Got to cross the Hudson today. Lots of positive things came out of town today. So we had shower, laundry, resupply, fair amount of trail magic from good friends and good family. And we're moving into New England starting once we hit Connecticut. So how cool is that? Probably won't be any views until maybe tomorrow, but just wanted to thank everybody out there who does watch the videos and comments, and certainly those friends and family who've reached out to try to help us along the way. There's actually almost too many to name at this point, but I'm working on making sure that when someone does help us, we acknowledge them immediately. So other than that, it's hiking 15 miles today. It's really quite a short day for us, but with all the running around this morning and trying to get back on trail, we got a little bit of a later start and decided we'd go with safe miles. I actually ordered a new pair of shoes that will get to me around mid-July. My daughter's going to drop them off actually at a hotel I'm staying at, and I'll be able to get those. Sadly enough, nothing against the shoes I have, because I wear Solomons, but these shoes, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. These shoes are 4 weeks old, and you can see what Pennsylvania has done to them. So, then let's see. They might have almost 500 miles on them, but I got 750 out of the last pair. So anyways, thanks again to everybody who watches and supports us, and we're honing in on just about 8 weeks left, 7 to 8 weeks left. So we'll keep you posted as we go. Gotta get rolling. Okay, I just wanted to share this one. I hiked out a Dr. Pepper from the deli today. I got water across the street excuse me, across the street at the spring. I boiled it in the jet boil.
It didn't explode on you either.
It didn't explode. I had Joe did fill this tank for me with a little tool he has from other tanks, so that's something we can talk about later. But I made a ramen bomb. So what's a ramen bomb? So I put in 1 package of ramen noodles with its flavoring. I put in a bag of bacon bits that you might get for like a salad. Tonight I put in an ounce of extra virgin olive oil, and then I mix in instant mashed potatoes to thicken it up. And it is a meal I like, and I just thought I'd share that. That is what a ramen bomb is, and that's a standard meal on the trail in the evening. If you're not eating Mountain House or something else, which sometimes are really hard to get and too expensive, ramen bomb's a way to go. All right.